Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Oh right, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm opening in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crust and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Evening, everybody. How are you doing, man? Crazy day. Hello, Brenda. Good to see you, Shizzy. Let's get this shit show going. I hope you didn't fall asleep. No, not at all. I've been trying to get my sound issue. I had some issues with my sound I was trying to fix. Having mice in your house has nothing to do with cleanliness. If they find a way, they'll go in. That's true. That's very true. No cat here. Oh, no kitties. I hear it, but I can't see it. I made a hole in the corner of my carpeted stairs and came in from below the wall. Oh, man, that sucks. Happy anniversary. Well, thank you very much, Mary Boyle. I appreciate you. Yes. It has been that long. It has been 3 years, I think now. Good to see you guys. I'm so glad that all of you could make it in here. I mean, it's been an amazing trip so far. I guarantee you. It only gets better from here. And greetings, Kathy, and everybody else that has come in here. If I missed you, it's not because I didn't. I did it intentionally. I missed. There's 72. You find folks in here, 75, and just keeps growing, just like this channel does. I am less than 200 away from hitting that 10,000 mark. We'll see what happens. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully, whenever I'm back in town, I can spend a little bit of time. Maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll do that Saturday. Yeah, maybe I'll do that Saturday. Just do it here in a remote location and just pull up and play some music, have a few guests on, and just do one long stream. I don't see any problem with that. It could be pretty wild. We'll have a blast. Happy anniversary. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Debbie. It's very cool. Colleen, thank you. Epic day in court. Yes. If you haven't seen Jeremy's video from today, And if we've got time tonight, I may pull it up and go over some of it because it is too wild. It is absolutely, how would Doug say it? Fascinating. 10 hours maybe. Hey, if I hit 10K before the weekend, yeah, I would do a 10-hour stream. I might just do a 10-hour stream whenever I hit 10K anyway, but it might be a shorter stream just for the anniversary stream. Just have a few people come on. But 10K, that's a big achievement. That's a lot of videos, a lot of time spent behind this camera, and a lot of work that goes inside. That all that streaming stuff that you see. All those cool videos that I put out, the songs, all of that takes time. If I showed you all the outtakes of the stuff that didn't make it, it would blow your mind. I mean, the amount of content that I've put together. Some of it I can't even keep track of. Like at some point I could open up all of my files that I have of all the work that I've done over the past 3 years. Just my tabs alone. Just the tabs of things that I've saved, that I've research that I've done. I mean, it's hours upon hours upon hours that I've done. Times whenever it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I finished up a stream at 10 o'clock and I'm still going. Just looking up stuff. But it's really cool. Wise Diva, good to see you. And I appreciate you guys. That's I like giving you guys something good, at least something good, or find something good that somebody else is doing, like Shara, her conversation with Jamie. This is pretty crazy. We got through a good portion of this yesterday, but we're only about halfway through, and so I'm gonna pull this thing up and comment on it as I did last night. I might be a little bit more chill, or who knows? Who knows? Depends on what sets me off tonight. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully I can remain chill. Lurking again, Alyssa. Oh, awesome. Just listen away. It's absolutely fine. I pray that if anyone is watching and is not subscribed, please do. Great reviews, crazy people, wonderful music and stories, written so well and read by Yamaha. Sign up and help Shizzy. Thank you very much, Heather May. Yeah, it's really good. Ever been so tired you couldn't rest? Yep, that happens quite a bit. There's been times that I've been in the middle of working on something and I've gone another 12 hours without sleep. Yeah, I've done 36-hour stretches before. Yeah, it's crazy. I think I did a 12-hour stream one time. I don't know. It's hard to remember all of those. I've done some pretty crazy ones. Yeah, I've done some pretty crazy ones. I think I did one stream where I had my 3D printer printing something for like 7 days. I don't know if I ever streamed the whole thing, but yeah, it was like 7 days of running my 3D printer. Good to see you, Annie. Good to see you, Debbie. Yeah, I've done some crazy stuff. That's how I go. Please. Please don't drive and stream. We don't want to lose you. Well, thank you. No, I've streamed while I've been driving before, but not like this. I'm usually paying really close attention whenever I'm driving. You've been up in hospice, called at 1:30. Oh man, I hope you're doing okay, and and just holding in there. And again, thank you very much, Colleen. I do appreciate it. And this is what helps keep the channel going. So any bit that you're able to, I don't expect you to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves first, but every little bit helps. It shows a lot of appreciation. Thank you, each and every one of you. And I also wanted to say that Debbie Baker, she's reached out a few times, and she's always been very, very kind and helpful. And thank you very much, Debbie, and blessings to you. And I hope that you're doing better today. She'll say, well, that should have said great letters. Mice on my mind, I guess. It happens. All right, let's get on with this thing for a little bit here, and we'll, like I said, we'll break in. Some of this might have been left over from last night, but we'll just kick it up.
It was tolerable, but they did work us to death during that period. But it was at least tolerable. You didn't have them both screaming back and forth. I mean, my partner stood nose to nose with him one day when he was going off, like about us, and threatening and things like that.
I am so glad you guys didn't get hurt with all that G action over there. Like, that's scary. That is really scary.
I was accused of kowtowing.
This is where they were talking about the pew-pews.
The whole thing is it's just unreal.
Crazy. Absolutely
and there's so
crazy.
much to this. I mean,
There's so many moving parts in this situation. It's unreal. It really is. And you don't even know where to begin.
I've watched bits and pieces, but I chose to stay out of it.
Good. It's good. That's good. That's best.
It's an unhealthy situation because I still have a lot of emotions wrapped up
Yes.
there.
You
Especially
do.
with the baby.
Yes, I know.
There's not a day goes by I don't think about her. There's not a day go by I wish I could hold her and see her little face again. She was a great little gal, and all she wanted was attention.
And
that's
love.
all she wanted.
Yes.
Was love and attention.
It's all I ever
and
heard.
That's something she did not get.
Every time I was on the phone, yes.
Only us. Me and my partner.
That's what most kids want.
And that was another thing. My partner wasn't allowed to touch her whatsoever or play around with her, but he was still around, you know. So, but I was able to pick her up, and there was times she'd even yell at me, but there was no masks. I never saw her sick.
Yeah.
I don't even. I believe the tube was placed in her stomach
before
at that time. And
at what time?
Feeding her through that.
When
the second visit.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So was she looking very healthy and behaving nice and normally and eating and healthy? And
always looked healthy. And I have pictures of her eating.
Do you know how?
I have pictures of her eating regular food.
And that was when you were there. How old was she at that time when you were visiting in Northport that first time?
I would say she was a little over a year.
So about a year old, a little over a year, and didn't have that put in yet. So she was just a carefree little kid.
Well, if that was the case, hey, how you doing, Patty? Good to see you. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I don't know when she had the tube put in. I don't know when she whenever they discovered that she was having problems. If this was something that supposedly happened at birth, then I mean, maybe there was a reason why the tube was put in. I'm not calling out anything. I'm just pointing out a couple of things that sort of stuck out to me. If she didn't have it, was it something that developed over a period of time, or was this something that she was born with, and they started having complications after Jamie was there? Not blaming Jamie on. I'm just saying that after the period of time that Jamie was there, maybe there was an issue arose. I mean, I don't know all the situations, and I don't expect that anybody should give it out. I'm just pondering out loud.
Yeah. She was a little chunk of
Hey, Denise.
Did she ever tell you? Did she ever tell you along the way why she had that done?
Because she wouldn't eat properly, is what I was understood.
That's not what she told me, and it's not what she told me.
And because of her condition.
Yeah, well, but just.
Part of her condition. That's why I think.
Yeah.
This is a very concerning situation. I know you know it in your heart just as I do right now. It's very, very, very concerning, and I'm not a fan of CPS. You know that.
Good to see.
Not because I haven't had any terrible experience. No one has done. CPS hasn't done anything to me, but because I've dealt with a lot of people that have had things done to them that are innocent, I don't really trust in what they do. So it is a torn kind of thing. But I can tell you this: I have never in my life craved for CPS more than I do in this situation.
Yep.
Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? I crave it.
And again, please do not be contacting any of the parties involved in this. There's no need for that. There's things that'll be handled in time, and stay away from it. Don't do it. All it does is cause more problems. So just be aware of that.
To take her, I mean, in my opinion, they should have.
I know.
They're too engulfed in
There's too much.
And too much involved with the publicity of JH.
Yes, but it's more than that. It's much
first.
more. It's much more than that. There are things happening. I told you, I think in text at some point, I think it was recently, that something happened on a phone call with me and her. It happened twice, but there was one time where I may have captured it. And what I heard, there are no words for what I heard. It's bad.
Oh, I know. I've lived.
Now, you're going to possibly hear something that's very disturbing. Again, don't reach out. This is just an interview. So just lurk and listen. That's all. Please.
And at the time when it happened.
And at the time, I didn't know what to do.
Well, I did something. I did something at the time. What happened was, it was in 2023 or early 2024, like when I was already involved in the case. Mm-hmm. And it was so disturbing to me. It prompted me to contact someone. I didn't contact CPS, but I contacted someone, and it then wound up being a call to CPS.
Yeah.
Because
but they never do anything.
Well,
and that's part of why when
but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
They didn't do anything. Why would I think they would do anything else?
If I came forward as a witness, they probably would do something. But the problem is, there are people involved in the case that are harming anyone who tries to protect the child. This is a very...
And, this is another reason why, we, don't recommend reaching out. Don't recommend doing anything that's untoward, because it comes back to bite someone like Jamie. She's in a position where she's reporting on this. She can witness to it firsthand. She's being intimidated, no different than a lot of other YouTubers have been intimidated in this. And, I don't joke whenever I say that these people, they're very dangerous. Some of them have spent some time in prison. Matter of fact, a couple of people that are lurkers in this situation. They're on the peripheral. They have spent some time in jail for various reasons. So please, don't be messing with them. Good to see you, Jen. Welcome. I don't know. I don't care. Don't give up. Here we go.
A very serious situation. But my heart...
I want to tell you, I know we're kind of going backwards here, but in Northport, mm-hmm. I know that there's been some issues come up about CPS. Biological family.
Yeah.
I showed you pictures when I went there, and what was told to me is that they were staying in contact.
Yeah.
There was other brothers and sisters.
Yes.
One of the brothers actually came with the other, biological
Yeah, I saw that.
And I captured that because they came to visit the baby.
Wonderful. The baby would have had a full family there. Yes.
And then it was no more. After she left,
yes.
Next thing I know is they don't want anything to do with us.
Devastating.
It was complete misinformation put out there on the fact that biological family didn't want something to do with the baby.
They did.
My understanding was baby was always going to be able to be in contact with its siblings.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's not what happened.
It's not what happened, and that devastated the family because they felt like they were going to be part of raising her as well.
Right.
Thank you. No, thank you, Debbie. We're glad to have you around. But this is something that a lot of people tend to forget is, Jamie lived there. She knows some of the situations that are going on. And she's talking about her experiences being there, and you see how it differs from the stories that are being out there and told, and how they almost identically mirror some of the other stories that are out there. I mean, some of the details are a little bit different, but some of the words that you hear coming out of her mouth, these are from her. She's not in contact with Jeremy. She's adamantly said that Jeremy said some stuff that she didn't like. He came hard at her with a lot of these things, and she just doesn't want to have anything to do with him. That's her prerogative, but she's also not out there attacking Jeremy. She's saying what Jeremy is saying is true. And she still doesn't want to have anything to do with him, as far as I can tell. I mean, you probably try to prove me differently, but that's the way I'm seeing it. I also don't see that Shara is in really close communication with Jeremy. She just is covering the story. She's never come out. Jeremy's never come out and said that they're in close communication. He just says he supports her, that he feels that, she was duped into this, and, he supports what she's doing, and she's saying that, everything that she's heard from Jeremy has been pretty damn spot on.
And I can speak on that firsthand.
Yeah, because you were there around that time.
The grandmother,
yes,
and the brother, that there was an absolute visit from them.
Yes,
and it seemed like it was very comfortable.
And the mother was was the grandmother very loving and wanted to hug her up and kiss her.
They weren't there that long, but absolutely, they loved that child, and I'm sure they still do.
Of course.
And that's got to be rare, a difficult situation to think that you're going to be part of a child's life. Also knowing that you don't have, your rights are gone as being able to, see the child. I mean, that if the adoptive parent decides that they want to go elsewhere, they want to move their child away, they don't want to be in your vicinity, they don't want to deal with you anymore, that's their prerogative. And I mean, it hurts, but that is sort of the way that, they can do with this. And, there's a few other things that I heard in here that are also quite interesting.
I am sure that they are suffering in this situation. They are suffering. They are.
I'm sure. I can't imagine. And I don't really know. I mean, I thought it was all legit. Yeah. I mean, she told me she adopted her.
Well, I know some things that occurred, and that's another thing that I'm going to be figuring out, because this is a very treacherous situation, a serious situation. I've been threatened. So
that's why I have not spoke out.
I know.
I mean, I do have fear of repercussions. I know. Was there going to be repercussions between me and him? I just couldn't stay quiet anymore.
No, there isn't.
He asked me to do that, and it's been a couple years. My life, is mine. I'm living my life here, but don't think that I don't ever think about that baby.
Me too. Every day.
Prayers, Debbie. Hopefully you can stay strong also. Having a loss is never a fun experience. Never a fun experience. But, you've got people around you that lean on them and take support and strength from them also.
When the things that I see and the things that I have heard, I don't watch a lot, but I have watched bits and pieces of JH's videos, and it's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
The environment that child's in is not. If she has this metabolical disease, why is she living in squalor?
Right.
That's not okay.
No, it's not. And you said that didn't the property always have odors constantly, even when you cleaned it up?
Oh, constantly. I mean, because she'd keep bringing in the food and letting it rot. I cleaned that up so many times, and then they have this big trash pile on the trailer.
Unreal.
That would sit there forever. And let me tell you, it's not just the food and the smell. I know that there's been some videos or something with the police where she has made sure she didn't go into the 10 building, the house.
Yeah.
Well, there was times there that she would walk out on the ground and there's glass all over it. Like that front yard was not good.
Yeah.
It had a lot of debris and trash that anybody out there with no shoes could hurt themselves.
Yes.
But the actual 10 building, she said, had tons of, what are those called? Spiders, but specific ones. Black widows in there. And so she also had stuff stored in there and wanted to clean some of that up.
Yeah.
But yet there was black widow, so the baby couldn't even go in there.
No, of course not.
The baby was very much restricted to a small area outside, and then the horrific shed. And I've showed you pictures of that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, Robin. Missing me at 5 o'clock in the morning, walking to work. Yeah, I had to change up my work my streaming schedule quite a bit over the past year. I mean, it's I don't want to be burned out. Is the best way to put it. And it does take a lot of work doing what I do. Yeah, prayers out for you, Debbie.
There was a path.
Yeah.
There was no room. It was a prison. That's what we felt like. And I'm
it makes
sorry
me
to
cry.
speak up sooner, but at the
It's
same
okay.
time,
I know.
had to protect myself.
Well, you were scared. It's
I
a
was.
scary situation, and that everybody would understand that. There's nothing you did wrong. You had to protect yourself and your family. You had to leave, but you didn't want to leave her behind. I know your heart, and I know how hard this was because these people. There's things there's something that went on in this case, and I've already made it public, so I'm going to talk about it right now for a minute because it is that significant, okay?
Yeah.
She told me in a phone call, and I may have recorded evidence of this because I didn't always record. I would always tell her when I was because I don't like to really impose on people, but we talked a lot at one point. But there was one time.
Well, and Lynette does talk a lot. I mean, she does tend to prattle on about the most inane stuff. It's almost like she can't stay focused in one particular aspect of anything. And I'm going to go over some documents later that sort of shows how her mind is. I don't know. It's like it's not quite there or something.
I was not recording, and I was speaking to her, and she said to me that her and JC were discussing searching for a hitman to kill. To 86, 86, I should say 86. I'll have to redact that other word out. To 86, Jeremy.
Wow.
And I thought to myself when I heard
I
it.
know she had such hatred.
Yeah.
Hatred inside of her that would
So much.
swell up and was just boiling. Yes.
Anger.
Many times she would say stuff about wishing she could do something. I'm not going to say she said those things.
Yeah, but she would. Yes, but stuff that was.
She could take him, and he wouldn't be on the face of the earth anymore.
Well, that's pretty bad. It's crazy. I thought to myself, oh my God, I didn't record that. How would anyone even believe me? A few minutes later, I called her back, recording. And I told her I was recording. She knew I was recording. And I said, I'm recording. And, you're saying this. Did you mean that? Like, why are you saying that? And she told me that she did mean it, that she was serious, knowing I was recording.
Wow.
I'm not kidding you.
It's like she didn't care.
And there's another time.
She said.
There's another time, and I know I have it somewhere. I haven't found it yet, but I'm searching. Like, I'm spending so many hours looking for it, but I know it's somewhere. There were other things that they said to me that were so disturbing. Like one time, I'm talking to her on a recorded phone call. She agreed to be recorded. Like, she always said I could record her. I'm recording her interviews. I was doing interviews with her. You know how I do it. I did it with you.
Yeah.
I've always done this. This is how I've always done it.
Heather, LP was and is so nasty towards Jamie, lying about the camper and everything. It's sad for sure how LP just uses people. I mean, they're all of these people that we've run into so far. It seems like they use each other as much as possible. Like they think that's how to get ahead is by using them. Whenever their usefulness goes, then so does the friendship. And it's not a true friendship. It's almost like, oh, your usefulness is gone to the wayside. You've seen it happen with BBB. He only allows them to do what he wants them to do before he's going to kick them to the curb. I mean, they've made it very clear over the ecosystem that Bruce isn't helping him out anymore. He's not offering. He at one point in time he's offering to help them with lawsuits. He's offering to help them out in all these different ways, and all of a sudden that went away. No, all that help went away. And he's not giving him anything. He's not giving him any help. He's not writing these motions for him. And now the flea is looking at, what, 4 million? 4 million. Is that something that Jeremy's ever going to be able to recoup? No, it'll be hanging over her head the rest of her life. If he gets a judgment against her for that, you can guarantee the rest of her working days, he owns every single bit of it if he gets that large of a default against her. I mean, these people don't really realize that. You have a good night also, Kippy. These people don't realize this, that you can be sued for these amounts of money if you're out there damaging people's reputation. Jeremy did nothing to them. That's the problem. It's not like Jeremy invited them to come and pull the kind of garbage that they pulled, where they're going after his businesses. They're contacting the places where he does business and bragging about it. It's not like they're just sitting back and going, "Oh, we don't know what happened." They're actively bragging about trying to do takedowns on people's channels. I mean, nope. Yeah, Heather, he talked about the beach last year. Do you remember that trip? Left us on the beach all day, no snacks to drink. We just sat all day. He didn't even get permission slips. It was not a fun beach. Oh man, it's crazy.
So I was recording her, and she said, I need to get him, or he needs to be put down like a dead dog. Okay, normal people don't say things like that.
Hello, Rob. Good to see you.
They don't say things like that, Jamie.
Well, we were there firsthand.
Unreal.
I don't have any kind of friendship with JH. In fact,
I know you don't.
He came at me a little bit.
I know he did. He came at me too.
Misinformed.
Yeah, see, and they say, she's telling you right here, I don't have any communication with Jeremy. And Shara's like, yeah, he knocked us pretty hard.
Informed, yes.
I've been told that he understands the situation was not as it was.
Yes.
And I can move past that.
Yes, me too.
I don't have any affiliation to say, he's my buddy, so
I know you don't. You have no relationship. You have no relationship with him.
I have no contact, no relationship, no nothing.
Yes.
I have not talked to that man since I left.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't even ask you that question. What you just said is what has happened to him. You have nothing. Right. Listen, everything you're saying is even matching up public records that I've collected.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a liar.
You're not. Everything you said about your property that you left there, everything, all of that, it showed up on the sheriff audio.
It's in the sheriff's video.
Yes, it is.
I could point out, I think I've done that. I might have to send you that. I pointed out things on the video. I screenshot them and would circle the things that were mine.
Yes.
Still there on the property. Now, this was a call from the sheriff.
Scam.
And that's how I know it was after the time she said she threw everything away.
Yeah.
No, she did not.
She did not.
My parents' thing was right.
It was all right there. It was all right there,
and he in the video.
Yes, and he told her exactly what she had to do with it. Exactly. So that,
after that, there's another one.
She should be charged for that. I'm just saying, why?
Welcome, Francis.
Why are you not?
Welcome.
Well, did you?
I don't know how.
Did you make?
I'm in a whole other state.
You have to make a police report. Okay, listen, I can get the evidence together because I have the audio stuff from the sheriff, and all you would have to do is call them and say, listen, did you guys made a report about this, but you didn't report my stolen property, and I want to report it now, and there could be an investigation on your property. They have the evidence already that they knew it was there, and they told her to give it to you. They have it.
And there's videos after. The one I'm thinking of was after the fact. It was another police video that I believe JH put out,
and they will be showing
some of the
police videos, the police interactions on this.
Nothing while I was there, and nothing right when the incident happened. It was after that.
After the camper
I saw that same stuff after the fact.
After the camper was gone?
She kept my property.
After the camper
was gone, and it wasn't even the same incident.
You saw the containers. You saw the containers, like the yellow. Was it like a yellow and?
I think I gave you copies of that. I had pictures. I was photographing a frog
Yeah.
And it happened to be on my containers underneath. So in between the campers, they had a table.
Yeah.
And under that table, I had some of my bins stored.
Right.
As
Thank you,
well as
Marianne.
underneath the house.
Yeah.
Or the camper, I'm
Blessings
sorry.
to you also.
We had some of the tools and stuff there. You know, we didn't expect to be kicked out without our stuff.
Right.
Why would I not put it in the camper? If I'd known that I was going to be
Right.
moving it, I would have had a chance to put that stuff in.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even allowed to move my camper.
Oh.
It was mine, regardless of what happened in the end.
Yes.
That was not known.
Yeah.
At that time, I legally felt that it was mine.
It was yours. Listen, if you
I was never charged with anything.
no,
So
because you didn't commit a crime. Nobody with you
Because I
committed a
didn't.
crime. You weren't going to get charged.
Everybody involved was out a lot of money. And I know there's been
Yes.
talk about in lieu of child support. That was not.
Okay, that's what
happened.
she told me.
Right. And was it because this person felt that they were behind and thought that would be a nice gesture? But that didn't mean it was in lieu. That doesn't happen. You
Right.
can't turn in a camper as child support.
Right.
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 That was
That's
never
very
the
true.
intention.
Right. It was for a home for you guys to do your traveling and stuff. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was. What is pathetic is LSC in their own recordings caught LP lying about the stuff other people allegedly stole. Amazing how she keeps telling the Levy County Sheriff's Office that she would provide proof and never did for them. Well, that's common. That you know, I've been sort of. Because, you know, Megan and Tug have been in following this much longer. I started watching the deposition and getting, you know, sort of getting the skinny of what kind of person this was and how asinine it was and how crazy it was. And you know, so there was a lot of the movers and the players that I didn't know at the very beginning. And instead of just, you know, going out there and trying to figure out who George was and doing a whole story about it, I started asking questions. I started, you know, trying to, you know, going back, figuring out who these people were, figuring out who Shara was, who Jamie Starr Johnson was, figuring out who these people were, how they were involved, what was going on with Lloyd. And you know, the best way to find out this information is not just listening to people talk. You know, it's providing the receipts. And if you think about this, you're constantly seeing the receipts from Jeremy. You're constantly seeing the receipts from Megan, from Tug. Whenever Vices was still alive, he would show the receipts of the things that were happening. There's a lot of people that are watching this that are seeing, and they want to see the receipts. Like give me, you know, you're saying that this person did X, Y, or Z. Well, show me the receipts on it. Now, certain things you can't because they'd be protected, and you also might want to protect people's identity. Good to see you, Rickles. Oh, I got something for you, Rickles, tonight. It is absolutely insane that if you ever watch any of what the fleas are doing, they don't show receipts as much as they say, well, we've been showing you receipts. What? 2 things? You've shown 2 receipts. And those were unclear. They just made you look like shitty people. And it doesn't match up with your stories. If your story is changing from 1 second to the next, I mean, even in a live stream, your story is changing from one thing to another. You bounce around like a rabbit that, you know, lost 2 of its feet, and the third one is nailed to the floor. It doesn't make any sense. You run around in circles and you avoid the answers that people are asking questions about. If you're going to show receipts, then show receipts. You're directly involved in a scam, taking money from a woman, a child, a grown man, using it for who knows what the hell you're using it for, to to run another scam. I mean, it's you're still you still have people that are throwing money because you keep saying that you're showing receipts, but are these people not paying attention to the receipts you're not showing? Or they're just taking your word for it? Because that's what it seems to be, is that they're taking your word on all of these things that you're saying, and you've never been able to back any of it up. It's just crazy. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Sorry, I had a little rant there. Good to see you, Amy. Amy, good to see you. And ENJ, good to see you. I am Spectre Guy. Heather May, yeah. I mean, and
it was for me and the kids.
this is why they
and it's
don't.
actually
Don't
it's
like
very
them.
it's very nice that you guys do communicate and do the kids together and all that. The way you guys do is really nice because you both participate, and that's the way it should be. It should always be that way.
That's part of what you do as a parent.
It is what you do.
I mean, I have never.
Like most of us heard this on Tug's channel, and I bet it still makes you mad nothing is being done. It makes a lot of people mad that nothing's being done. But you know, here's the thing. It's like the boy who cried wolf too many times. If the more responses they're getting from this, it doesn't mean that they're all of a sudden going to just magically appear like a leprechaun and you know, make it all go away or step in and do something. They have to come out. They have to do a site visit. There's so many things that they have to do, and you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, I can say it's not going to be looking pretty here in about 2 months. It's going to start getting a little bit crazier, and like Yamaha and I have said before, they're in their death throes right now. Just watching them like absolutely berserk out, throwing each other under the bus, going after Bruce, and then backing Bruce and say, "Oh no, that's not what we meant. Let me change my story because whatever Bruce has on that, I'm sure it's a lot worse than what they have on him."
Seen any kind of co-parenting in that environment for my lovely goddaughter.
Yeah.
She can take her away from me, but she cannot take her out of my heart.
No, and I'll tell you, there is not a night that I go to bed that she's not my thought that floats me away to my dreams.
That's why I couldn't watch anymore. I just couldn't. I stopped watching for that reason. I did go through and see some of the comments that were made and some of the questions, and I would love to have some of them answered. I hope some of them on.
This has been pretty long, this one, so I don't want to overdo you. I don't want to overdo you.
I'm worn out.
Yeah.
I got other things in my life, but I'm glad I took the time to do this, and we'll definitely talk more. And
what you know,
as I go more,
you'll remember more.
Absolutely.
All right,
I appreciate that. I mean, I'm glad to get some things straightened out. I know
that's true.
that maybe it wasn't in the timely manner that most people would want it, but they have to understand the position that I was in and still am. I mean,
your life was devastated by this.
It was absolutely.
More than people know. More than people know.
Absolutely.
It affected your whole life. It affected your family. It affected.
Yeah, and this is the thing that people don't understand, you know, about these folks is the shenanigans that they play just to make themselves look better or feel better about themselves, trying to make themselves look better or whatever it is. They don't realize the effect that they have on other people. They're that self-absorbed and that concerned about themselves that they don't stop for a second to think about what the other people in this situation are going through. You know, and they just do it anyway. They go on the attack. They just destroy. It's just, you know, they go scorched earth. It's like going from zero to scorched earth, like with nothing in between. Just look at all the crazy idiots that have tagged on now. They hate what the hell's for even the smallest issues. 2 L's fosters hate, and every person had it since gets worse in their actions. Yeah, I mean, they've gone so far as to go after YouTube channels and brag about it. Brag about doing exactly what the terms of service says not to do. They're going out there telling people to mass flag channels. I mean, that is not the behavior of a good actor. Yes, we've got that on tape. We've got them live calling on doing these kinds of actions. And, that doesn't foster goodwill at all. I mean, all from everything that I've seen, the people that are involved in the hail stuff, they don't tend to tell people to go do that because that's stupid. It could get your channel struck for doing that kind of crap. Yeah, they don't care how it harms anyone. Of course, it's not about anybody else. It's about them. Always about them. But
kids,
it will all come crashing down soon.
That is just sad.
I agree. Unfortunately, in life, sometimes you just have to move on.
Yes, and that's what you did. Yes,
because I couldn't concentrate. I had to concentrate on
you. Yeah, you had to.
Family.
You had to recover.
And that's where my skill is. But I still am glad that we had the talk.
I am too. Thank you,
I
Jamie.
Hope that it can and clear some things up. Whether it helps in the future. I mean, I am upset that in a court of law I have had lies. She's committed perjury on me. I wish they would have contacted me.
We're going to cover that in the next one. That's going to be in the part.
I really do wish that they would.
Oh, so they're going to have a part 3. That's what I'm looking forward to, is hearing part 3. They're the type of people that fart in church. Yes, that's right, Stephen Bear. And it's usually one of those loud, stinky ones. They're unabashedly, I don't care. I hope so, and if it happens, so many prayers will be answered. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Would have, because I would have definitely gotten on the stand.
You know what?
The truth.
I'm going to go over I'm glad you said that just now, because I'm going to go over that deposition, because I don't remember what was said right now, but I know that.
Well, and sometimes it's it has to be one of those that's verifiable, and. That's the problem with these folks that have been calling up that are only hearing something on the YouTubes and reaching out, and all of a sudden there's CPS showing up at their door, and nothing was true at that point in time. It already happened. It's already done and over with. Whatever the issue was, they've already resolved it. That's why it's like, but then some idiot has to call and say a bunch of things that they don't even know if it's true or not, because they couldn't verify it with their own eyes. That's why I say don't be reaching out to these people.
When I was watching it, I could not believe what she was saying.
Yeah.
It was almost like she wanted to say the most horrific things about you to make you look as bad as possible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She did that. I saw with the other people, even her own blood.
She's doing it to me too, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing it to anybody and everybody that's tried to help her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that from this situation, she has benefited financially greatly.
Yeah.
And that absolutely saddens me, because
I don't
know. Has she really
helped her?
Has she really raised a whole bunch of money? I mean, she's had a bunch of money raised in her name and the child's name and John's, and for them to do work on the property. But has she actually really raised any money? It's still hers, but the people that are doing the fundraising are the ones that are keeping the money now. They've made it very clear that they'll use it to sue her with.
Or would they just keep ignoring it?
No, they would. Some of them would. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I'm not going to say any names, but the PR and even the attorney, and I'm not going to get into detail, but they know, and they're continuing. Mm-hmm. So some people are in it for other reasons. They're not in it for what they should be in it for, and that is what the problem is in this situation. A big problem.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Jamie, so much for this time, and I'm so happy to hear your voice.
Absolutely.
And you sound as beautiful as ever, and you're just something, Jamie. You are
she
very
met
special.
them in Northport.
I've worked
prior to Levy County.
Well, there is something very, very magical about you. That's all I want to say.
I hope someday to be back in where I was.
Well, maybe some other way, whatever way it is,
My family is number one.
Yes.
My focus is on and will always be on.
Absolutely.
And until that's settled.
Yes.
Will I ever do anything? And that's sad.
I
because
understand.
I am a great
Yes,
activist.
you are.
I am a great activist. And I
you
stood up when nobody would.
you have a history of being an actress, and you're a comedian,
Yeah.
comical type of girl. And when you would do
I
your
miss all that.
I
feel like that was all taken from me.
Jamie, when you did your videos, you were hilarious. Nobody liked you.
I think I'm a little bit funny. But,
You were, and you are so daggone smart, girl. I'm telling you.
I'm actually going to go back to school. That is one of my goals.
Good for you.
To fill somebody in that I am going to go back. I've been working on it and getting involved in family law.
Well, here's something else. Well, now that you brought, I'm going back to school for forensics. But let me tell you something.
Nice.
What a lot of people don't know about you, which I think they should know about you, is you worked for the police department. You were a dispatch 911 operator.
Oh,
I was.
didn't know that.
I have close friends that are police officers.
There you go.
If anybody walked in.
If Jamie saw all this, why not video it and send it anonymous to CPS? Just a thought. Because in Florida, you have to have a two-party consent. And if she was in Florida, she would have to abide by Florida's rules. And it's not just that she can... And also, it's going to become very obvious where these things are coming from. And she was in no position to be able to do that at the time. That's where it makes it even more difficult. And also, she wasn't the type of person that was recording every single thing that was happening in her life. She didn't feel that kind of need to have these kinds of things happen. She was very trusting of Lynette. So it made it a little bit difficult. He was one of the worst there. No wonder he protected LP. Maybe. Hey, Ching Cheng CY1, YouTuber 251, come to this panel. It's the best drum on YouTube. I guess. I don't know who you are, but you know what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put you in a little bit of time out there. There you go. And you know, you can relax there.
My shoes.
Yes.
They don't know how they would react.
Well, you don't like corruption.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I know people don't understand why I just kind of fell off the face of the earth.
You dropped off. You had to.
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. It was not a choice. I loved what I did.
Yeah.
I loved helping people. There was, you can regret all day long. I don't regret. I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
But someday I intend to not only use my experience from before, I'll take and learn some more. So I'll have an education that, even though I know these things, at least the education part of it will be backed with a credentials in college.
That's right. There you go.
Smart.
Me too. That's my thing.
4.0.
Yes.
I'm very into learning, and
Happy Monday, Daniel.
this whole situation turned my whole life upside down.
It did.
It really.
My life has been taken over, literally taken over by this situation, and here I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm in it, so I just have to.
Well, I'm glad I'm not.
Yeah, it's good you're not.
That justice has you.
Yes, justice.
Because you have always been for the right thing.
Thank you.
And I could never thank you enough for everything that you've done for me.
Thank you.
I wish that you weren't so involved in that stuff, that maybe you could help me here.
Yeah, now once you've heard the story, it's amazing.
I'm learning.
Don't you worry.
Experiencing things
Tug Red is always
firsthand that
here.
then later in life, you could either choose to let it bring you down, or you could choose to elevate you and make you a better person.
Yes.
And that's what I feel like I've done.
You have.
I'm definitely a different person than I was back then.
Yeah.
But I'm also me, and I am that comical, goofy.
Yeah.
But I'm against corruption. I'm against child abuse.
Yes.
I'm very much a bit against that.
Yes.
That to me, I've seen it. The same thing you say. I've watched babies die at the hands of Child Protective Services.
Yes.
But I've seen them leave and take kids that weren't supposed to be taken.
Yeah, I've seen them abused in the cases I worked. I've and we're not going to mention any names, but I worked deep into some very, very difficult criminal cases, and those people were innocent, and it's just unreal what happens in this world. So
many kids taken, and in the state I live in, we are right there with California. We are a Midwest town or state that has a rate that is just as high as California's in removal.
Yeah.
These
you.
children,
Thank you, Angie.
so many are waiting forever homes when they had homes.
Yeah, they did.
had families.
Yeah.
Right now, I know for a fact that there's a case I'm very familiar with that the family, maternal grandparents, are not able to.
Well, and, you know, Paul, if Element P or JC or any of them actually cared about the child, they would end all of this. It's going to harm her. The most sincere, she's a child. She loses due to no fault of her own, and it is sad. And, you know, here's the thing. This could have been resolved quite some time ago, almost a year ago. This could have been easily resolved. But they've continued to drag it out. And the reason why they're dragging it out is because the longer they drag it out, the more money they can grift off of it. Whereas Jeremy's just like, I'm ready to move on. I've already, you know, we've got these cases pretty well buttoned up. And, you know, outside of, you know, something shady going on, their cases seem to be pretty damn solid. And you know that they've got to be pretty damn solid because they are fighting so hard to just on the simplest thing to you know, taking care of service, which we'll get into that a little bit later on tonight too. And I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna pull up something that I think Rickles will like.
Take the kids for no reason.
Yeah.
But now they're ready to adopt those children out. What is wrong? It eats at me, and I wish that I could continue until I'm in a safe place in my life with my family. I can, but just everybody know that's never changed for me. I've never wanted to stand by while this abuse of the baby.
Yeah.
I just you feel helpless.
I know.
And that's where I felt.
I know. I feel the same. I feel helpless in this moment.
Shown so many things to so many people, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Really am.
Thank you.
And you've never given up, and I'm glad to have done this interview with you.
Thank you.
I hope that we can continue, and I hope that if there are some questions, we can get those
We
worked
will.
out
We'll do that in the next
session.
one, and we'll talk about that
Absolutely.
deposition. I can't wait until the day that you and I meet up in D.C. again.
I missed that part of it.
Yes.
I felt like I was very heavily involved in legislation, and
yes.
I got to sit next to women that absolutely changed the
Yes.
face of how things were handled.
And boy, are
Even
they
though
doing
they
it.
still get away with it, they still made some changes.
Yes.
And
Well,
I'm
they're
proud to
working.
call them mentors. You
They
know?
are working it, girl. Let me tell you, they are amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe
Yep.
we'll have to plan a trip. It'll be a nice.
Oh, I would love it. Everybody would love to see
would
you.
too. I
All
would
right, my
love
love.
to see everybody. I will talk to you soon.
Yes.
All my loves.
Okay. You take care, honey.
All right.
And we've got something, and this is something I'm gonna show you guys. Give me a second, and there we go. This way I can share this tab instead, and you guys get to hear. This is something during one of those nights where you guys were throwing out song ideas. Yes. Well, we have one of those, and it is going to be on the upcoming album, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this. Really, this is for you, Rickles.
She said the universe had a plan, but the only thing the universe gave her was overdraft fees and a busted tail light. Still, she kept that crystal round her neck like it owed her rent. She burned sage in a single white trailer, dream catchers hanging from the ventilator, praying to the moon for a sugar daddy savior, but the moon just winked and said, girl, later. Rickles and crystals, cheap faith and gin, talking about karma with ash on her skin. Every love story's where the pain begins. She always fails, then blame the wind. Tarot spread on a Waffle House plate, said my aura's bad, but my tip was great. Told her fate's a train, she still showed late, and tripped on a robe at the pearly gate. She said the stars were finally aligned, but her car got towed and she didn't mind. Claimed Mercury's fault, not her own behind. Still preaches hope to the broken spine. Rickles and crystals, bless her mess. Holy water spiked with emptiness. Saint of the second hand, hopeless quest. She Bible under tarot cards. Quotes both like drunk poets in bars. Sells love potions at her mother's yard. And swears her exes are all Scorpio scars. Wrinkles will wrinkle rings, clinking like sin. Crystal ball cloud, I can't see within. She smiles wide, but the eyes stay thin. Whispers next life, I'm bound to win. Wrinkles and crystals, smoke and show. She never learned and it always shows. Try to find heaven on a two-lane road, but the sign said close, and then the light won't glow. Maybe she'll rise again someday, when her sage ain't from Dollar Tree, and her God stops charging hourly.
I knew you guys would like that one. Yeah, that was one of those that shake what your mama gave you. Yeah, thank you, Rickles. That was one of Rickles came up with that idea. So, thank you very much. I just turned it into music. That's all I did. Sometimes you do these kinds of things. Sometimes you do these kinds of things. You just do what you got to do. All right, let's get back to this, and they're going to say goodbyes, and I think that's the end of that. And there's another video.
Much love. Bye bye.
All right, so I'm gonna read through these and just mute this part of it here. It says, so my friend was visiting. That Jeremy had come down here is no longer visiting. Her camper will be picked up as soon as she can make arrangements for it. She has moved on to go stay with her children and her family in another town close by, but she is no longer on my property. Well, thank you very much, Anne. I appreciate that. Gifted one Shizzywhiznut membership. Thank you very much, Anne C. And then we've got the next one that comes up here, and it'll take a second for it. And that's why I'm reading through these here. It is so it says here that, so this is Jamie Starr Johnson says, I didn't fire a pew there at all. I'm clean and I was trying to do things with her, but somehow I'm the problem. I did nothing but help her over and over. She is only focused on her problem with Jeremy and has an abusive ex she is obligated to, and I can't take that crap. I was trying to help and did tons of stuff over there, so much that my man left before me because he hated it there. And the way she wanted me to do everything for her, I most definitely helped. And the last week, I brought my cousin to help me one time. And other than that, when I had some stuff going on and was having some concerns for my safety, one friend just found out I moved there, came by, checked on me, and was trying to fix my door handle because it came off. I mean, this is what Jamie's going through in the process of, trying to get her life straightened out. And, all of a sudden it turns into all about Lynette. All about Lynette. I was told by her it wasn't clean. I was told by her it was clean. Or I never would have come. I didn't steal shit and didn't steal it either. I didn't have any idea it was stolen because she told me it wasn't, and I believed her. She didn't want me going to Indiana, so that story seems off. I didn't do anything with my ex, period. I never brought it there. I came there because I said it was not stolen. I had been trying to get the title, and obviously this is why the guy didn't get it to such and such who paid for it too. He didn't steal anything either. The sheriff said I can call the camper place to get my things released, and so I hope that tomorrow, because I don't even have a toothbrush, a change of underwear at all. All my things are in there, and she didn't need to call. Oh man, that's just horrible. Shizzy, you just turn these ideas into music. You have a talent, and it's not that easy without some skills. Well, thank you. I do have a little bit of a talent. I have an ear for things. Sometimes. I try. I try. Sometimes they turn out horribly. I can't respond, but she is giving some false info, for sure. You know me, and you know I didn't lie to you. I never said someone was going to make me a title. That's a flat-out lie. By her own method texting. I don't know what that was. You do well. Yeah, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. I do okay. I do okay. And I talked to a detective, and I'm most definitely getting my things back, most likely. Tomorrow, I won't be helping Michelle anymore. She's not a good person. Yeah. I think you figured that out pretty well. If she doesn't return my items, I will go public myself. I've never been with Jeremy, but I have to agree she is a flat-out liar. She did all she did to me on purpose and without thought. She was the one that states she ran it, and it wasn't stolen before I ever came, and she has lied about helping her. She has lied about me being on drugs. She said she had lied about what I was doing or not doing. Yes. It's absolutely crazy. I will be suing her and she will lose. I have the cams coming and calls. It will show she kept all my stuff outside, new tools, and my power washer. She kept all my outside stuff and lied, saying the towing company took it. Well, they are willing to give statement to fact she had it all left there. Hundreds of dollars in tools alone. I have the receipts and proof it was there. My parents' thing was over 20 something, and he needed it for his wheelchair. Probably 20 grand. I think that says 20 grand. I'm not doing anything. She's a POS because she stole all of this from me. Things. Choir frame, tie downs and bungees, black containers, power washer, food, corn dogs, pizza, pork chops, breakfast bowl, all my wiring for electrical, 50 foot of 100 not installed, electrical receptacle, roosters, yard items and decorations, several totes, triangle canopy, my fan, $350 Sony headphones, skull headphones, extension cords, blue bucket with tools inside. Sorry. That's one of the things that was stolen. Well, you know what she was using that one for. Just saying. All my car mats, black mats leading up to the camper, Pioneer woman dish, outside griddle, camp chair, extra long plug-in for the camper, hoses for the sewer, tool set, a big propane tank, all of these things. And this is the, and it's not just her that twists their lies and comes up with these crazy things. I mean, this is just a few of the favorite things. I mean, there was also a gong, a smaller cooler. There were a teal container with handles, outside rug in a black plastic bag, a hitch shelf, a big cooker. I mean, so ask her if she's going to give my stuff back today, because I'm heading that way soon. And if not, I'm calling the Popo to make a report for sure. And then I'm going to get in the body cams report any pics they took, and it will show she kept my things. I mean, I asked with a couple hours, and she said they took it all. Nothing's left here, which was such a lie. So return my things. We will be done. I will go along on my way. Yet it doesn't happen. I mean, she did go on her own way, but at her own peril of never returning these things. And here's some of the stuff that she's showing. It wasn't returned. This. I mean, she's got things circled and pulled up, like all of this stuff right here with things that were mine. And she's, taking it all. Now here's a message between the both of them. Hey girl, I'm thinking of driving kids to their dads and such for their summer break and taking a week or so there to get out of here. He said you guys are only 30 miles away, so we could plan a visit. I miss you guys so much. Yes, please, Jamie. And then, hey, sis, I'm still working on coming to Florida at the end of the month. I'm supposed to get my ex's trailer and hope he doesn't let me something. So reaching out to her, and then she wants, she's encouraging her to come stay, for a short period of time, telling her about the camper. I mean, all the stuff is out there. Or just come freaking live here, is what she tells her. I'm serious about coming to live as well. I really think it'd be better for me, but I have the kids, and I will need to get rooms for them, or God knows CPS will take them. And that's from Jamie. Well, Preston responds, no, you can live in my RV here with your children, and they do not care. No, I'm living in a camper. They just were here yesterday, and I'm staying in the shed with my daughter with a composting toilet. What? You can live in an RV here with your children, and they do not care. I know I'm living in a camper. They just were here yesterday, and I'm staying in the shed with my daughter with a composting toilet. But I have the toilet in the camper too, so that is hooked up to septic. If you ended up staying here, we could probably hook your camper up to our septic. They don't care about any of that here. Everyone lives in RVs. The only thing they care about is you can't do rugs and you can't have domestic violence. And then there was a 13-minute audio call between them. Interesting. I got it. It's parked. It's huge doggone it. I wish we had that one instead of our little one, but it's nice. The one door you need to fix, it's taped shut. So she has a damaged door. And there's a phone call or a missed audio call. It's here and it's safe, but I swear to God, girl, I'm either going to buy it from you or I'm going to use it. It's beautiful. You better just move here, please. Yep, there's that bucket. Well, then Elsie sure took over all of her DV, yeah. And you just better move here, please. And she says, well, thank you so much. And I'm considering it. I want to spend a few weeks there, but I have to get, something in the 30th. So there's something going on the 30th that she's more concerned with. I mean, it's just crazy. And see, I didn't stop through all of these and read through all of these. My first watch or second watch through of this. I've watched this a couple of times. Oh, and here's oh my God. So here's the Popo showing up for this. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. And here it begins. I mean, God, it's just, look at all this stuff just sitting out here. Oh, I mean, it's amazing to me.
That's 10-4, because what?
I've been in contact. Okay, Sarah, thank you. Okay, all right, thank you, bye.
Yeah, the future gift shop building.
Sarah is my investigative reporter that's helping me with this Hales case. Mm-hmm. She knows Jamie very, very well. So
Jamie Johnson, or no?
Jamie.
Oh my gosh. That's one long list. One has to wonder how much is still there. Also, it was Russell Meeks who was mayor then, and he let her get away with a lot. She's very manipulative.
Sarah Johnson.
Okay, and that's the female that was here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I've been in constant contact with her about everything, anything going on here. So
how did she say she got it?
Well, I know how Jamie got it.
How did she get it?
I was here. Jamie said her ex-husband was going to pay her off child support by giving her a camper that she could pull home and live in Indiana. Mm-hmm. So I was like,
Welcome
okay,
to
well,
Raiders.
she said, can I put it on your property till I get there? And I'm like, yeah.
And what was her?
Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate you also, Mama Bear. Your music videos and letters make me happy. Thank you. Well, we'll give you some good. We'll give you a good video after this one to give you some good feelings. Tug Raiders, welcome, Tug Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Good to see each and every dang one of you. Welcome, 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 welcome. You know, and reach down there, hit that thumbs up, hit something in the chat so that way everyone knows that you're here. And I mean, there's only so much that we can possibly do in these kinds of situations. And, you know, I have to say that, you know, I know that you guys have been waiting for this for quite some time, because I don't know if there's a good way of putting this, but there's something important I do have to show you guys. And if it makes you mad, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to see you guys get angry here. So stick with me. Be prepared. Okay. If you can handle it, hold your stuff together. Hold your stuff together, because there's only one way I can do this. And
Villain on the mic, mask on, voice cold. That umbrella got the best host from coast to coast. Cold. Dropping nukes, every take leaves a ghost. Boom. Dropping the story straight through the smoke. Watching the others fall in slow mo, no hope. Umbrella brings it while the timelines choke. Fact, they can keep up when I post. Nah. Checkmate the fools, butter the toast. I don't chase cloud, I make weather. Storm. Words cut deep like a sign. Letter. Sweet sips and rose, I thread better. You toss a rumor, I bring a shredder. When the others misstep, I replay freeze frame. Time code tight, I rename the blame. Nothing but a bluff, I call with a flame. History members who carry the name. Umbrella. Say it's noise, I turn noise into proof. As who got it, every scene to the truth. You brought caps, I brought the roof. Live. Umbrella guy, paved that route. Go. A true villain on the mic, mask on, voice cold. That umbrella got the best host from coast to coast. Cold. Dropping nukes, every take leaves a ghost. Boom. Dropping the story straight through the smoke. Watching the others fall in slow mo, no hope. Down. Umbrella brings it while the timelines choke back. They can keep up when I post.
Megan said, Tug better not hit you with a hammer. He may not like that.
Nah, dude, man, that's a great song, though. I was like, I heard it the other night, and I was like, hell yeah, that sounds great, man.
Yeah, the song is yours to use. I sent,
and then you
you
gave me not like a 6-pack, but like an 18-pack. I'm down with it. I'm so strong, I ripped the necklace in half. I was like, damn, son.
Did you see the last tattoo on that? Oh yeah, hold on. And I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah, I looked at it the other day. You know.
Oh my gosh, the tattoo that you have on this is the tattoo is absolutely awesome. It says, let me back it up a little bit right there. It says Tug life for life on the tattoo.
Magnificent, man. Ooh,
Tug life for life. I was like, it was awesome. I was like, oh, I can't believe that it turned out as well as it did.
It did. It turned out great, man.
The music was thumping. And oh my God, chat was losing it. They were like, oh my God, look at Tug. oh, they got the vapors.
Yeah, I wish I could, grow an 18-pack like that. But sorry to say,
I wish I could too.
That's amazing.
But
man, hey, I read the funniest thing. So while I was going through all this stuff with the protective order today, talking about that, I was reading through some of the 2L chat last night, and they were talking about, how we're all trying to ruin their Christmas, right? But they were mentioning who they wanted to play Santa Claus. Now, who would you think? Now, there's automatically somebody I thought with Santa Claus, but if you were to pick the worst person in the ecosystem to be Santa Claus, who would it be?
Probably BBB because, you know, he doesn't celebrate Christmas.
I was thinking, you know, my worst when I think about it, you know, would be maybe a felon, you know,
Yeah.
that has had some pretty horrible accusations around him and stuff. Yeah, they were talking about having him be Santa Claus for their thing this year.
Oh.
You imagine? Could you imagine disclosing that to like? To,
Wait a second. Do they not know about the stuff that he's done
they don't
to
care.
families and children?
Well, they wouldn't tell they they think that you know they wouldn't disclose it. We're the ones that would ruin their stuff. Though. I thought that was funny.
I mean, I beg to differ. What would be really bad is having, you know, Uncle Creepy show up on your doorstep and well, what was he accused of doing? Standing out in front of people's property. Him and Joey Camp would go out in front of people's property and start posting like their pictures of their children online. They would camp out and photograph their families and their children and post that stuff online. That is the last person I would want to have around children. Ever.
Well, I mean, just the threats he was accused of and stuff, like with his ex, you know. Oh my God, man. I'm sure people would be like, yeah, that's the guy we want. Sure.
Well, you know, they will find out how quickly it gets wrecked. I mean, you know, yeah, you're sure. If you want your Christmas wrecked, go ahead, invite the guy that eats baked chips.
Perfect plan. I love it. I think that's the best plan ever.
That's gonna bring lots of families together.
Oh yeah, that would definitely bring people together for Christmas for sure. They would be all pissed off, saying, "Hey, we're gonna sue you."
Well, you know, it's not like they can't handle an extra suit or two. I mean, they've got how many already?
Indeed. Oh my God,
that stuff in Ohio.
Amazing.
Oh God, the stuff in Ohio, and they just have no idea how fast that's going to hit them. Because Ohio isn't playing, not like Florida. They're definitely not playing. I don't know what it is about Florida, but they've got some issues where they just let these people do craziest crap ever. I mean, they just let them get away with it.
Oh, of course, man. I've been, when you look at, I mean, they talk about it too. They love the fact, like they were saying in there, you know what I love about Richard? I love that he'll go into his chat and he'll do this. It's like, and he's got him blocked, you know? So they're admitting that he's working around all of that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it's so bizarre. They're like, Richard's going to send him a special postcard. It's like, what the fuck is that? That sounds like a threat to me.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, all that they, and every time that I hear them talk, it sounds like they're just making threat after threat after
it
threat.
does.
The horrible things that they're going to do, and the way the horrible things that they're going to do to anybody that covers this story, the horrible things that they're going to do to Lynette for calling out their bullshit, the horrible things that they're going to do to Jeremy, the horrible things that they're going to do to George, the horrible things that they're going to do to anybody that disagrees with them or argues with them. And it's like, and you guys are still out there supporting these people. I mean, I understand you don't like Jeremy. You know, you don't have to like every single person that's out there in the world, but to go actively just balls out and try to destroy a person, I just don't. It just doesn't work for me.
They were also, I mean, to the point they're like, yeah, we know you have your stuff sealed, like certain things, but there's ways we can get it. You know, I mean, just crazy shit, man. Reading like how nuts it is. They made up some crazy allegations about him last night too. Like crazy. I mean, just gross stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you've read those, but woo,
no,
man.
I haven't seen them yet.
Oh yeah, they said things like, let's see, and I think he's a pervert. Every pervert, you know, he references sexual stuff all the time. He's a dirty old man. You know, they talk about him, OF. They make all kinds. I mean, just I mean, a bunch, 3 paragraphs filled with, wow. I was like, are you kidding me?
So let me guess. Everything that Jeremy does is perverted and sexual, or is it that's where their minds go on anything that Jeremy does?
Apparently, I think they're obsessed with him. Like, that's what it is. I just think they're obsessed with him. I think they're obsessed, and if he would have shown them love and stuff, they would be different. You know, he did give them love at first, but then they found out, you know, it's worth more to.
Yeah, it's easier to raise that money. It's easier to raise that money if you spread hate. Like, I mean, I don't understand that. I really don't. I mean, Jeremy has been one of the kindest people that I've run into, and I mean genuinely kind. Like, not just, it's not this put on either. You know, like whenever I reached out and I said, hey, you know, I want to send this to you. I want to make sure I have the address right. It was just like, yeah, sure, go ahead and send it over, and, you know, we'll talk about it later. And that's whenever I sent him the helmet. You know, and just like there wasn't like any big drama behind it. It was just like, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. I was like, because I can't auction something like that off of my channel. You know, if I did, it would, I want to see that thing raise a lot of money. I do. I really want to see it get auctioned off for a good amount, go and do some good for people, you know. And
it's so funny though, what they think they could show courts. Oh my God. Like, they lost their minds the other night. It's really good. It's humorous to look at. It's sad. Like, they're disturbed the way that they act, you know, and I can look at it from an outside angle and be like, these losers are just losing their minds. But, you know, at the same time, it's a disturbing because they may motivate some nut job out there too.
Well, what do you think they're going to actually, I guess, let's put it this way. What do they think they're going to be able to show in court? I guess they don't understand what's allowable in court. I mean,
they know everything because they have now they have family members that are lawyers now, apparently.
Oh, well, they are some of the greatest lawyers in the world.
Yeah, people mistake them for lawyers, you know.
Yeah, all the time. Well, I'm so confused that you can't even figure out what you're responding to, although you have it in your header that you're responding to document number 76, and then the response has nothing to do with what you were actually responding to. That's what sent them all over the edge in the first place. Well, I mean, they were already over the edge, but that
was funny when she responded to the wrong stuff.
No, she responded to the right stuff, but this is what happens whenever you have what is it?
Now, remember in the case when she responded to the wrong?
Yeah.
Just totally right. She not only responded to the wrong stuff, but she was trying to make the point that, you know, I didn't do this, that, or the other. And it's like, yeah, you're not accused of doing that.
Oh yeah, I mean, we pointed that stuff out almost immediately, and that's whenever Bruce called him up and said, "Stop! You're making us look stupid. They're laughing at us." It was like, dude, you're lurking on our channels, and we pointed out how asinine her filing was. Like,
it was bad.
It was so bad. Because
it was very bad.
Well, like, wait a second. And I had to go back and double check. She put in her response to XYZ, document number 76 or 79. It was one of those two. I can't remember the one exactly. And then it was a response to the initial complaint, and then trying to backtrack and go, well, it was because that's the only document that I had. I'm like, no, you actually never received that document. You received service on the amended one, and you knew it was the amended one, but you already had this idea of what you were going to respond, whether you put it in AI, whether you had Lips write it out for you, or Deuce or somebody. somebody wrote this crap out for you thinking it was going to mean a whole lot, and you had to go back and correct all of it because you tanked whatever credibility you had at that point.
I'm getting the feeling that BBB didn't the way his response that wasn't his.
No, he tried to. I think they were trying to pull stuff out from that David Helms's response was, and they just you have to understand David Helms's situation is different than yours. It's not the same thing. Like each one of them have different issues, and they don't know how to respond to it. I mean, Turk and Dirk or whatever his name is, little. I would just call him Paint Chip Junior, because I mean that's about the level that he is. Oh, that I guess that would be an insult to Junior himself, wouldn't it? Oh.
They apparently did another AI psychoanalysis. I thought that was really funny. I'm like, what a bunch of idiots. Yeah, it's amazing when when they try that. Yeah, I'm like, you guys, you're so stupid. They don't even understand some of the words that come up. It's really funny to hear them read things that they can't understand. I had to go back.
Things like tortious. They don't understand tortious.
Tortious is what. If you go back and listen to some of the times they would say it, especially early on, was really funny because they would say like the word torch, like tortious interference.
Well, it's hard to say tortious whenever you don't have any front teeth. Yeah, I'm serious about that because it requires your tongue to hit the back of your teeth. So it comes out and you end up, and it's just, it's an action that you do. So she can be truly trying to say tortious, but she can't because of where her tongue has to hit those teeth. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying that might be why.
I just think it's hilarious to get so desperate that you need AI to insult. AI loves us. AI agrees with us.
and then they get mad at me for using AI to help me write stuff. It drives them nuts. They're like,
they were like, "Oh, he's such an idiot for AI." I was like, "Wait a minute."
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I write out what I want it to do, and then I make sure that it corrects all the errors.
That's exactly. Even if the whole thing is, they put on fake images. They put in AI, not just images, but they put in AI of them like doing things and stuff. And they're all fake people. It's not real in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. But they complain that their allegation was that AI wrote your stuff, even if it had, if that was 100% legit, that they have a problem considering it. Really,
every single bit of it. We ought to just ride on that. Yeah, every single bit of what I write is AI. And you know how bad it is that my AI is even smarter than the rest of you combined. Because you've got like one brain cell, you got two brain cells, and one of them dropped out a long time ago, and the other one's battling for dominance. They haven't figured it out, and I'm not even going to try to correct you. It's all written with every single word of it. Just imagine, my AI is smarter than Bruce all the damn time because he can't file a proper response, and he does shit illegally. But my AI, it figured that out right away. God, let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with them. Let's give them a hard time. Give them a little.
I love reading through. Let's just see. I love the fact. Okay, so they were, they threw Bruce under the bus the other day. They went after him because, he doesn't have enough time for them, and he told them they wouldn't get sued. All that wonderful stuff, which actually aligns with other people and what they've been told too. Again, we were lucky enough. I'm really happy that Slug actually gave us that email for back when, because again, it notes with him talking to Bruce and not just him, but Dave was also in it. And we're like, you're not going to get sued. not only that too, but I'll write myself down as your legal rep. If YouTube, if you ever get a strike or anything, I will put that in there. I'm like, wait a minute, are you really representing them? You're just saying you're going to falsely represent that you do represent them. That's strange, but okay. But that they then tried to backtrack yesterday and said that they didn't throw him under the bus, but that he really wasn't there for them, and so they did throw him under the bus again.
Yeah, it was like, well, let's pick him up, we'll dust him off a little bit and we'll just throw him back under the wheels one more time, just for good measure. We'll turn him into a road hump. That sounds like
I think they're afraid of Bruce. I think that's what it is, because they are, Matt,
Well, he knows where the money's hidden. Bruce knows where the money's hidden.
He also, they all, unfortunately for every one of them, they all know way too much about each other by now, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we saw like some of the leaks, where they were talking about gathering stuff behind the scenes, and some of that stuff again, I think they could all burn each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been collecting information on each other because they don't know where the next one is coming from.
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump, little one.
All right, brother. Thanks for stopping
I'll come back
by.
I'll come back if I have time.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Doug. You certainly had your friends' backs in the eco department. Shizzy, spectacular. Love you too. Both from Canada. Thank you for turning it into laughter. Unfortunately, the Hell's team have to keep living it. I know. That's very much true, Mama Bear. And it does suck. It absolutely does suck. And I missed a few super chats here. Let me show you guys a little bit of love here. And thank you very much. And this kind of support really, really does help the channel out. It keeps it going, makes it easier to do that. And Emma Washington, I pulled that up, so I think Tug got to see that earlier, where it says counting steps is paid off for Tug. Damn. And Emma says, Tugnificent. That's awesome. And also went member for 9 months with the Tug Raid. Emergency member says Tug Raid and Shizzy Love. Oh, thank you, Emergency Me. I appreciate you. And Mama Bear Lee says, your music videos and letters make me happy. Thank you. No, thank you. You guys make it well worthwhile. I mean, you really do. Let's get back to the video. That was a good interruption. I enjoy having Tug. He's super good, people. Ah, yes. The Fed 2 trial is going to be amazing if you're in the courtroom. I don't know if I don't know if I'll need to be in the courtroom. I mean, that's the thing. If I showed up to the courtroom, it would just drive them up the damn wall. Maybe that's all the reason to show up and watch them freak out. But I have a really busy life. I mean, amazing enough, I can do as much as I do with the crazy amount of work that I have. But let's pull this back up, and don't let it get you too ill, ladies. You'll just listen to what she has to say. There's some really important things.
President's name?
Johnson.
All right, let me grab my paper real quick. Follow me real quick.
Can you come back forward?
It does.
Oh, God. Sorry. Bad mouth.
That's fine.
No, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All that stuff under it, is that all hers?
Everything under it and in it is hers. She's been to her.
I got you.
Isn't that awful? I hate to say it, but she does something right. And I know she has bought a lot of stuff.
How do you spell her name?
Fools.
No, he is a man.
Oh, he is. Okay, so.
I don't know.
Maybe not, David.
That's all I know his name is.
All right, and then hers was what?
It's Jamie Starr Johnson.
Jamie.
Yep. I should be recording this just because I don't want to. I'm not going to aim it at you or nothing. I'm just
That's fine.
Record it.
Do you know her contact information?
Yep.
What's her phone number?
Hold on.
You know?
I don't know.
I got you. If you could come around to this corner. So I can't let, I don't got a wet-proof pad.
I won't scratch it.
That'll work.
I'll try not to let it. There we go.
That way if it does,
I don't
put it
care.
on there.
I don't care if I get it. The contacts are Jamie.
And you don't have information, correct?
No, I don't even know how to get a hold of him because I would have contacted him about her crazy behavior.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck, Jeremy Hales is gonna fucking have.
When was the last time that
You know, here's the thing. You know, this is the first time that I've seen this, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, Jeremy Hill's gonna have a field day with this. Why would he even? You know, Jeremy didn't show this, as far as I know. Now, oh, you didn't hear what she said? She said, "Oh, Jeremy Hill's is gonna have a field day with this." I don't think Jeremy played any part of this. Is that the shed they live in? No, the one that they're staying in is over here, I do believe. Here, I'll draw a little thing. I believe the one that they're staying in is over here somewhere. It's that one back here. You can't tell because it's blurred out, but there you can see sort of the roof of it right there, and it's got the little porch. So, you know, it's behind the truck. You can't really see it in this.
you spoke to her?
2 days ago, we let her come back the night before last to get clothes and stuff, and then she left. She slept in her camper one night, but I told her she cannot stay, and then she took off the next morning, and we haven't seen her since.
When did she show up with the trailer?
She didn't come with the camper.
So she didn't come originally with the camper?
No.
Her husband brought the camper to her?
He brought the camper with another man, supposedly his partner or his best friend.
How long ago was that?
I gotta ask Tom, because
He said a few weeks whenever I asked him, but you don't know the exact number?
I don't know the exact date.
More than 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been more than a month.
More than a month?
Yep, because their transmission went out. And I went and talked to Levy County. I told them that I hooked it up to the septic and to electric, and they didn't have a problem with it, so.
Gotcha.
But she's not living in it.
Gotcha.
Do we
know where she's staying at right now?
Yeah, they're not staying in the metal shed. The barn dominium or whatever they call it, they're not staying in that. It's completely unlivable. I mean, that's that.
She met some.
She's just staying with some guy she met?
A girl named Amanda.
Amanda.
L-O-P, she can't survive.
Everybody said not to say this, and I'm gonna, because I gotta be transparent. I can't be responsible for none of the assistance with kids. And with that guy after me, I think she's doing meth. So I leave her with you.
Tambo. Gotcha.
Accusing her of doing. I think she's doing meth. What in the hell? Oh yeah, they have a new camper now, according to Jeremy. Yes, that's what I hear. That's where they were shooting from. I mean, kudos on them, I guess. But did she really report the hookups, especially since her electric was a permit? Use not all that. Yeah. I've been taken back 2 times. We'll go back to the dentist again. Oh yeah.
I can't help it. I've got to protect my daughter.
No, I understand. Your first name is it Lynette?
Yes.
Lynette. Preston, Preston.
And you. So she keeps saying she's never gone by Lynette Preston. Here she is, going by Lynette Preston. She says, I've never gone by that. But here she is going by it. They will be gone soon with no forwarding address. Yeah. Notice how when she doesn't think the officer is attentive enough, every time she cries and tells her sob story. Every time. Of course. Of course. I can smell the meth through the camera. Give me a break. Yeah, she says, oh, I can't be, I can't have someone like that around there while you got this big pile of rubbish just sitting out here soaking in the rain. You got all this crap over here. You got crap piled up over here. You got crap piled up over there. You got crap piled up over here. You got crap just stashed everywhere, all over the place. I mean, I understand that this is her property under the camper, but I mean, it's just trash upon garbage, like heaps and heaps and heaps. But yet you're worried about somebody being there.
Yes. Hales.
Date of birth. Good phone number is the...
Yep.
That's fun. That's pretty good. I like that one.
Hales is going to have a...
You two member, your mom, thank you for becoming a new member here. We appreciate you so much. And the membership comes with some pretty cool perks. You'll find out that there is some pretty cool perks with the membership. That smell has to be awful. Can you imagine if you had not heard Jamie first before this, how she was saying all these horrible things about Jamie? I mean, that's the thing, is she's been saying these horrible things about Jeremy, been saying horrible things about Jamie, says horrible things about Shara, and as soon as anyone walks away from her, all of a sudden there are all these horrible things. I mean, all the horrible things she's saying about the fleet, are they true? Are part of them true? I mean, we've seen ourselves the kind of shenanigans that they're playing, so the fleas, the whole anti-what-the-hell ecosystem, whenever they start saying these things, can you believe any of them? Because they backtrack and change their story and then do things like throw BBB under the bus yet again, toss him up underneath the bus. It was like they just drug him a little bit out of the wheels and said, we'll just run over you a couple more times, just for the sheer thrill of it.
He's going to put this out everywhere. And it's not my fault.
You didn't say it was.
I know. She seemed perfectly fine when she got here. Mm-hmm. But then her and the boyfriend came together, this guy named... And they came here together.
That was... And came here, or
no,
her and...
Jeremy and came.
Okay.
After the camper was here. And they fought the whole time they were here. So I made her make him leave. Okay. Because I can't have this. I can't have this kind of crap going on here. So I made him leave. Mm-hmm. And she's been here and everything seemed fine.
Now you said something, did you say something about Hales had asked her to come here to help you?
Yes.
So how does he know her?
Because the very first day when I got on my property, mm-hmm. a tree is fallen over the road, mm-hmm. and I asked, he was going by on a tractor, and I said, hey, can you help me get this tree out of the road? She was here, I was here. He tried to hook up with her. She's got text messages and everything from him. I have hundreds of texts.
Gotcha.
From him, from her.
She was the one that was inviting her to come multiple times. Imagine that new first story possibly. Amazes me how she claimed she did rugs, but yet she let her stay. Eleanor P said she was high when Jamie showed up in Northport. Yeah. LP hasn't turned in what she was supposed to. Most likely the bankruptcy will be dropped. Tomorrow there's a meeting of creditors. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, that's happening tomorrow. Yeah, the meeting of creditors is supposed to be happening tomorrow, and they haven't turned in everything. There was so much stuff that was supposed to be done before that happened, and they hadn't turned it in. It was supposed to be turned in 7 days before the meeting of the creditors. What do you think how do you think the bankruptcy is going to go with it? I mean, Jeremy wants this thing to move forward because it brings in all of the shenanigans that the little ANTI-WTH ecosystem has been doing. But she's not going to get another stay. I don't think she realizes this. It's very clear she doesn't realize a lot of this stuff with a new camper. And now they can take a road trip to Ohio. How are they going to get it there? See, you have to understand, you have to be able to tow that camper. They don't have a vehicle that can handle towing something like that. What paper is still not filed correctly? Again, gosh, who would have thought that? Yeah, who would have thought that? Yeah, tomorrow's going to be insane. We're going to hear as much as can be allowed in the creditor, from the creditors hearing. Jeremy will probably be taking good notes again because you have to call out their shenanigans.
And him between each other, talking about how I'm beating my child and all these things. And I wanted her to come. I wanted her to see everything was fine. I wanted her to be my,
Your proof.
See? Oh, it was because of Jeremy that she came. Now she's saying it was her. Yeah, Saran Wrap is a very great bathroom barrister. Yes. Mr. Saran Wrap, he is the bathroom barrister.
yeah, my proof.
Is that as far as it'll go?
That's all mine.
All right. If that's as far as it'll go, then...
Yeah, I think.
All right. It's enough for them to get it transported at least.
Still got another 3.5, 4 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty jumped up in there. It's hard to get it in.
Or they'll ask for a fifth wheel for the Jeep. Who knows? He's got it all wrapped, fleshing it daily. Oh yeah. Jeremy said the bankruptcy meeting will also be behind closed doors. Yes, but he can still take notes on those. She's so screwed no matter what happens. She's done it to herself, and her current whoever this attorney is that's supposedly helping her hasn't been helping her a hell of a lot if he can't even do shit right. Yeah, hit that.
All their stuff. If you guys can just pull it under the awning, so that way when she can come back and get it.
How's Tuck saying? If you feel like throwing some of ye breadsticks this way, feel free. Those are always welcome. Oh my.
But
I don't even want to see her ass.
oh, I mean, I understand. I do. Believe me.
You were my coach anyway.
Hey, Corporal.
Yeah, we know.
They wanted me to go ahead and have them unhook everything and go ahead and get a 1070 on the way and find out if the other state's going to want it processed or not. And if they do, it probably won't fit in our parking lot.
Leave it at 575. Just for 43, your 1099 is going to be 2838, 2838.
Same, well, thank you.
Oh yeah, we've read through it, Inspector Guy, quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll be something that they have to store. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of crap in there. We had to go in there to get it closed up because they had it fully extended on the side and the awning was out, so we had to go in there and move stuff around to get it to where we could close it up for the most part. And it still doesn't close up 100%. But
that's so funny, Angie. I whenever I said that, I thought it said, send those breadsticks, support the nut shack where tunas are dropping and chats are popping. That's what I thought it said was tunas. It's says tunes. Sorry, I thought it said tunas. I was like, man, I'm making tunas drop. Like, Angie, always Angie. Good rap there, girl, and for good reason. Tuna. Doug gets breadsticks. I get tunas.
No, it's a 2019 Jayco.
That wasn't me thinking of fish.
No, it's got some damage on the left hand side, but besides that, it looks in fairly good condition.
That's
yeah, they're getting the stuff off from underneath it now that belongs to the girl that was staying in it. I guess she's already called her and told her she needed to come over here, but the girl's not going to do it. Yeah, no. Yep, that's what my thought is on it. Well, she's.
Yeah, so now that some of the water is cleared up on it, I can show you. See this shed back here, where the red line is right here, that one, that right there is the shed that they're staying in. It's got the little porch on it, and come to find out from what Jamie was saying is that her goal was to build up this property, have the big metal shed as like a main house, I assume, and then rent these out as like little Airbnbs, because they could say, well, look, there's a famous YouTuber living next door, and you can meet him and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's their next script. I need an F-350. Well, probably Mama Bear. I mean, you can get a used one for $3,000. We have to have a way to readjust it and move it.
Losing a lot of crap that's inside there, because that place is packed inside.
And so it says, is that what she mentioned the fan base when she made you watch his videos? And I recall you saying this in the other chat when you met her in Northport the first time she already had the baby, right? Was the first time you met to clean the house the same time you drove to Otter Creek to look at the property? How many times total did you visit her? And says she definitely figured out where she lived before she decided to buy the property. And yes, there was a time she talked about how his fan base could help her with her turtle rescue, if you call it that. Oh, man. And then there's more. It says, it doesn't sound like it's good, honey. Why are they not giving you a chance to get them into your home? I know you don't like talking about it. I'm sorry. Man, I could really use your help here for a week or two getting his house ready to go. Do you want to take a break? Serious. Hint, hint, hint. Yes, I'd love to come. I swear, if I can afford to get you a round trip ticket, maybe you could come for a week or so and help me out, and we could spend that time really getting to know each other. We could go to the beach. I think you could use a break. I can look at an Allegiant Air and get you a ticket. I'll see how much I can find one for you. Really, truly want a break. Yes, I would need that, is what her response was. So, I mean, she's the one inviting her down. She's the one wanting to be here. Do strippers have retirements? I don't know. No, that's not the barn dominium. No, the barn dominium is completely different. It's actually a pretty good sized structure, but that's not the barn dominium. That was just the shed, because they have no campers on the property. They didn't have any campers. They do apparently now have a camper, but they didn't have any campers. It's a place where they have all three of them staying. There's a what do they call that? It's a bathroom, like a bucket that composts is what they're using. It's supposed to compost the separate and all that kind of stuff. And they have a like a king size bed or a queen size bed, and all three of them were sleeping in the same place. Yeah, it's crazy. the living conditions, and supposedly they had water in there where they were taking showers, which I don't understand in a 20 by 20 or 10 by 10 or however big that thing was. Yeah, it's a survivor's composting bucket. Yeah, that's what their bathroom is. Could you imagine that that's what they're doing in front of each other? I guess I don't know. Oh, it says, I am just so embarrassed. I'm going to try to clean the kitchen tomorrow by putting something poo-poo in her high chair to color. I'm so embarrassed, but that's why I need your help. I'm just so embarrassed. I'm so angry. I asked him to watch her so that I can do a few things. So she's just basically talking crap about John again. And he won't water. He gives me an excuse. He's going to go outside and wash the gazebo so that we can sit out there. I've never sat out there with him once since he put it up because I hate him. And he won't watch her so I can at least do my dishes. You're going to have to get here and look at this house and go, Michelle, you're a pig. And it's not that I'm a pig. Instead, I have nobody to watch her while I do it. I'm so embarrassed. You're so embarrassed because you don't know how to clean up. You don't know how to, help with the kid and clean up. I mean, my sister-in-law had 2 kids, roughly within a year of each other. She seemed to have no problem keeping her 1-bedroom apartment, or 2-bedroom apartment clean for quite some time. Plus, she held a full-time nursing job, raising 2 children. And she seemed to be doing just fine. Weird how that works. I saw pictures of the inside of the shed. It's 2 hammocks and full of stuff on the floor. It's max 10 by 10 inside. Man, that's crazy. Oh, good evening. Good evening. And you have a wonderful one, Brenda. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out if you so desire. It says, this is just crazy. Like throwing John up under the bus as hard as she can. And you can only imagine what it's got to be like in this situation. I asked him for help this morning. He told me flat out, no, it's just going to be whatever help you can give me. I want us to go have fun. I'd like to know if you'd like to go look at the property with me. You never know how you may decide to just kick Indiana and come live with me. So I'd love to show you the property and see what you think. Says, yes, I'd love to see it. I did want to take a little time to visit with my favorite cousin. He will come get me and bring me home. He's only 30 minutes away, and I haven't seen him for years and years. I will help, but yes, we need to have lots of fun. I want to spend as much time with I believe that's the HG. So she will never forget her. Mimi. I have to make a huge decision today right off the top and go ahead and purchase the property. 2 other people have put bids on it. So right here, she's admitting July 12th, 2021. She's admitting right here. I have to make a huge and had to make a huge decision today just right off the top and go ahead and purchase the property. 2 other people have put bids on the property, so I need to put a cash offer. The offer is going in tomorrow morning. I had no choice. John is livid and mad, but he had every opportunity to just stop yelling at me, and he won't, or help me, and he won't do that either. So he's very upset, and I'm pretty scared. I mean, it's a lot to take on a property like that and do what I'm going to do and be alone there. So how long do you plan on spending with your cousin? A day? A couple of days? I just want to make sure so that I can plan out what we're going to do. Just the day, honey. Okay, I'll figure out what we're doing this week. Yay, I'm going to make it. Jeez. Like, it says, okay, I'll figure out what we're doing later this week. Yeah, you're going to make it. Let me see what this day was available in case. I just need to get this house clean enough to take pictures of it. I have to sell it immediately. And then she says, well, not a while. Wow, that's insane. Yep. What's the name of that YouTube couple? It's What the Hell's is the channel of a couple across the street. What the Hell's, and it has a picture of him, it has a picture of her. That's them right down the street, and that's their gate there. So she knows that she's moving. I mean, and this is what we keep saying about having the receipts. This was in Northport still. Yes, she was in Northport to buy the property. She made a move. She was telling them that there were 2 offers already being made. I need to make this move possible. It's these people that are right across there, and that's where I want to be. It goes to show, again, that she's lied about her timeline, that the Fleas have lied about their timeline, that the Fleas have lied about all of the stuff that they keep saying, that BBB has lied about his timelines, that, I mean, and it's like the list goes on and on. More people that they bring into this, all they have to do is just have the research right here. I mean, there's the information. Go look at it. Just roll in there. Go look at it, and you will see. It is right there. Right there in front of you. July 12th. Just to make sure that there's no confusion here. Yeah, she keeps dirty deleting. What's the date? It was the 12th of July, 2021. The date of it was July 12th, 2021. That's them. They're right down the street at their back gate there. I'm watching. That will really help your property in value. Yes, it will. The property that I'm going to buy across the street from them is going to explode in value, especially with them building an animal sanctuary, an animal area on their property. And you watch, it's going to be crazy. And if I were to do a bed and breakfast with sheds as bedrooms, yeah, that's how I'm going to make my money. Yes, exactly. You got this. And if you decide to leave Indiana, you can come live on the property with me and do YouTube channel. And we can do our own and B&B and sanctuary with the tortoises. It's all going to be happy roses. The money's going to come rolling in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that she had their picture like that. My Lord. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, Jeremy probably saw her take a picture and he looked up and was being cordial. Okay, she's not a stalker. Just because I stalk you doesn't make me a stalker. Yeah, she already lays out exactly how she plans on making money off of these people, off of their fame. Yeah, ruining her master plan. Yeah. They never said they were building an animal sanctuary. They might have talked about it. Well, and that's the thing. You don't know what conversation that they had. They might have said, oh, we were thinking about doing some sort of animal sanctuary, or we're thinking about doing this, or we've got these plans. You know, not all plans come to fruition. You might have a plan. You might think that you're going to do one thing and then decide, I don't want to do that and do something else. Says, yes, it will. The property that I'm going to buy across the street from them is going to explode in value, blah, blah, blah. And if you decide to leave Indiana, you can come live on the property with me and do a YouTube channel, and we can do a B&B in our sanctuary with the tortoises, and everything will be peachy cool. We'll fight to get your kids. We'll bring your kids, and they'll love it. Of course they will. And this is now moving on to July 13th. Wow. Do I have a pleasant surprise for you? You've never had a banana or a mango directly off the vine or a tree. You're going to be so surprised when you like them. This is a fresh banana and fresh mangoes. Oh my. She had one tortoise when she lived in Northport. It's just insane. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, that's the end of the video. And also go and check Shara's video out. Go back, go look at it. The link is there in the chat. Go back and look at it. I'm telling you, it is well worth it. Trust me, it is well worth it on that. And I want to show you a couple of things here about the kind of crazy stuff that we've been seeing. This won't take me very long. A bunch of birds, cats, dogs, and a crook. Yep. All right. So these came in, and they're finally unlocked. This is from Fed. Sorry, this is from Levy County. This is the Granger's case. And what it is following services were performed. Now, you have to understand, this is to Michelle. This is from Matt Brooks, clerk of the Circuit Court of Levy County. It says right here, the following services were performed for you by our office. Please submit your payment within 10 days from receipt of this notice, and send this notice along with payment for proper credit. For your convenience, our offer does accept payments by phone with a credit card, or a check or money order can be mailed to our office. And then you have to, if you want copies, you certify, search, notary. This is what you would fill out right here. It is $295. $295. Other is a counterclaim filed 9/15/2025. The amount due is $295. This is something very important down here. This little box right here. What it says: if no payment is received within 10 days of this notice, this matter will be turned over to a collection agency. To avoid this action, please make the payment immediately. Send Shizzy tuna money. tuna sandwiches. Thank you, baby. I don't get breadsticks. I get the tuna money. And this was Lynette's response. Her response was to mail this back to the Levy County distribution that handles this. She emails them back, and it says, from Lynette, on Thursday, October 30th. What's today? Today is the 4th. It's going on it is the 4th. It'll be the 5th tomorrow. Goes rolling in on the 4th, and she still hasn't sent the money as far as we know. It says, but her response to the person telling them that she owes $295 says, Clark Candace Thomas wrongly entered a default against me, even though I already filed my answer. She has ignored numerous communications alerting to this and asking it to be removed. Please see that the default is removed so that my counterclaims can even go forward. And if it is removed, then I can have the $295 paid. I did not know there was a fee, and nobody told me when it came to file it. I'm indigent, and the fee should be waived. That's not how it works. Today is the 3rd. Mine says the 4th. Today is the 4th for me. It's past midnight here. It's 12:30. So today is the 4th. Sorry. Every time they in BB say that crap about Jeremy Hill's doing stuff for content, it makes me so mad that I get a hot flash from hell. Jeremy Hills would love to have content that didn't include element OP. Exactly. And then this crap right here says, sincerely, Lynette Michelle. I can't figure out my own name. Good afternoon. Attaches the billing letter for current unpaid court fees from the counterclaim filed on 9/15. Your prompt attention is like in this matter is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Victoria Caps. Not everywhere. I just had to turn that fourth withing last hour on East Coast. Yeah, it does happen. Sunshine, same clone. Leave it alone. My God. This is insane. Like, you need to pay this money, and she's saying, well, they're wrongly entered default against me. No, they did not wrongly enter default. You went into default. Jesus. Do you know that? Did you not hear what the judge said? Are you incapable of understanding what that meant? That you're in default? And this is what we're going to go over tomorrow, because my brain's starting to cook on me. This is going to be in the Fed 2 case. We're going to go over that tomorrow. Wait, indigent people should be able to file and harass people in court for free? Ooh, what an idiot she is. Well, we already knew that. We already knew that she was an idiot. She proves it more and more every single day. Now, I'm also probably going to go over Jeremy's. I mean, there's going to be so much happening over the next couple of days, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to all of it, just because I've got so many things I've got to take care of. I did get the house lifted today, so it is in place, and now I've got to fix and patch and cracks and crap like that and get that all straightened out. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next few days, is sort of getting all that taken care of. But I still guarantee you it's only going to get better. Oh, Heather May says, wait, indigent people should be able to harass people in court for free. Oh, what an idiot she is. Yes, absolutely an idiot. And fish wide eye. I love it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Look who's up next. LMNOP. You need the money to sue Lynette. That's part of that you don't understand. Yeah, that's what she wants to have. You still have to pay court costs, even if you file for bankruptcy. Stupid woman. Good night, chat. Take care. You have a good night also, Joseph. She didn't care. She thinks everyone should pay her all the time. Yes, that is part of what they think that is supposed to happen. And it's just awesome. Your mom says, tuna stick fun. Here's my tuna love to you, Death Angel. Thank you. Oh, yes. Their next grift is absolutely needed. F350. I'm imagining that it's coming along pretty soon. I mean, you can't really tow one of those on a bicycle, although I'm sure they've tried. I mean, I'm sure they've tried some of the craziest stuff imaginable, but they've got issues, and hopefully those issues get resolved in this year. There's a big possibility that some of these issues are going to be resolved very soon. I mean, Ohio is going to be coming up in December. Jeremy is saying that he's not even sure if they're going to be able to make it down, because they don't want to come down and then turn around and have to go back. And I mean, there's a lot that they have to weigh in making their next moves, because you got some crazy. You are the one who said you thought Angie mentioned tuna. Well, it is true. It's not tuna sticks. It's Taco Tuesday for tunas. Oh, my sweet little tuna. My sweet. Oh, you guys are absolutely awesome. Well, the tuna songs will be coming, I'm sure. We're gonna have to fish that one out. We'll get right on it. Take care, Shizzy. Thanks for the laughs. No, thank you guys for so much. Oh, the next high dollar grift will be a truck to tow the camper. Oh, that's exactly what was said a little bit earlier. That the next one, Mama Bear said. No, it wasn't Mama Bear. It was Mama Bear. She said their next grift need an F350. That's exactly what she said. She was like, yep, we know what their thing is. Good night, Gerald T. I mean, Joseph. Scale it up. You know what I mean. So December 5th is the anniversary of Judge Grudge being removed. Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to be an absolute crazy week this week. Of course, because Megan's, been out. So what happens? All the crazy documents, all the blowing up, all the freaking out on Bubbles, all the freaking out with Turk and Dirk. And I mean, it's like nonstop. It's like you know what it is? They miss having Mama around. They miss having the Mama Fox around, because as soon as she steps away, they're like, oh, let's go raid the hen house. She's the only one keeping them away from the hen house. That's what it is. It's got to be what it is. Everybody, have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And peace. Love y'all. Bye.
bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free. It's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burnt out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's. Agenda will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.
I'm sending all you crazy